I'm Sally Lee. Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood.
And I'm Thomasjohn Wells Miller. We hope you enjoy these poems written by your friends and by your neighbors. Rant Against a Cold Spring by Sally Lee. Indoors, bright colors to counteract the effect of drippy days in this late cold spring. Rainbows stripped placemats, turquoise napkins, odd shapes of orange candles. Even those stiff California strawberries occasionally give color to our breakfast table. Books with paper covers left around, outrageous advertisement notepads by the telephone. Flowery spring tops to cheer up my body, a streak of purple dye in my white hair. Cherish every struggling blossom. Cherish every struggling blossom brought in from the soaked, beaten down yard, kept on the table for a few days. The occasional sunlit evenings warm enough for a gin and tonic on the deck. Small efforts, details, bits and pieces. Small efforts, details, bits and pieces. The late wet spring is so much worse in other parts of the country. We should thank the weather gods, not complain. Oh, but we are the ones shivering through these rains, gray skies, mud by the barn, clogged drainage ditches, constantly redug. Struggles to make ourselves cheerful, flutter, droop, gasp for existence. Maybe soon we will know joy. The white clover blooms will erupt, and need fear no little girls will make clover chains in the wet, chilly grass, the pasture grass tower to the delight of deer, horses, cattle. Wild turkeys call about the pleasures of mating. Deer boldly walk through the yard. Ivy pokes itself through the basement door, under windowsills, across steps. Shiny wild buttercups, bad for horses' hoofs, mass themselves in any unattended pasture. What labor to eradicate them, to wade through the tall grasses, 5-gallon tank of weed killer on shoulder, spray, spray, spray. A rhododendron will spring forth with magenta balloons. New azaleas finally reveal their colors. Droves of daisies celebrate, cover any uncut grassy spot. And the streamlet by the barn runs swift with ripples. Obliterate a need to have bowls of water for the barn kitty. In this chill, spring only comes with my mind. Do I know these outdoor joys or feel them in my spirit? Sadly, the rainbow-striped placemats, the orange candles, the flowered cloth are not strong enough, do not permeate our lives enough, cannot raise spirits enough when the glimpse of sun once more disappears behind the gray sky cover cloud. Thank goodness it's summer. Thank you, Sally.
To a Fellow Writer by Louise Colln. Where do you go to find these words that soar and dip and burn, enthrall and build and tear apart? On what dark river do you sit alone to catch these flying thoughts? Fluttering wings from curling waters, creeping things from deep black pits, beautiful queens with ugly warts. If you're walking there some midnight, down the path to Merlin's cave, where angels, devils, demons, princes, dwarfs, and cowgirls wait for your costume trim to fit them, watch for me to walk beside you or come wandering down the hill. I don't know what road we take there, but I know the country well.
Was that by Louise Colln?
Yes.
Oh, here's another one by Louise. Laura, After Dying. By now, she's explained to St. Paul where he went wrong in denigrating women. She'll do it lovingly. I heard her say once that Jesus came to teach us how to live, not how to die. She's thanked him now, knowing he came for both. Having spoken to a few soul companions, she has started a conversation with St. John of Patmos Island. That will last for several hundred years.
Hats by S.R. Lee. Though she only knows me slightly, she has given me wonderful hats, just right for the warm days of spring. My hair is growing back in a ragged mess. The wig looks good, but it's hot, not comfy. These are spring hats made of cotton. They sit sprightly on my funny, frizzy, new gray hair. Sometimes they even blow off in a brisk wind. Their colors catch the eye: bright yellow, rich dark blue, and an orange one with a wide brim that's crocheted in an open pattern out of some heavy fiber. Wow! People see the colors, not me. Thank goodness. They don't see the wrinkled neck, furrowed brow, pinched, wrinkled mouth, sunken cheeks. They see the bright hat moving down the church aisle, the grocery store aisle, through restaurant doorways. Face to face, people say, "You look wonderful." What a lie. But they aren't meaning to lie. They've seen the hat. Thank you, I say, glad for cheerful words, no matter how mistaken. Hurrah for the hats! Hurrah, hurrah! I've taken some thought. Now I wear the hats at home, in the house. My patient husband has had to look at me for months. He should have a more cheerful life. Maybe the hats help. Come on, hats, do your stuff.
Next time we'll wear our hats. It's Been Nice by Louise Colln. It has been nice. That marvelous trip on a rocket ship that bucketed up and smashed the stars into castanets and wild guitars, then sailed right on past another moon, but we looked back and it fell too soon. You can't stand rice, your shoes are all new, and I never cared much for anything blue. So blow out the candles, cork the champagne. Don't tell a soul we saw rose-colored rain. Well, back to the ground. I'll see you around. It's been nice.
Missing Persons Report by Susie Margaret Ross. My sister and I braid each other's hair for hours, making up stories. Each of us pretends that the other is mother, still loving, still here. Thank you for joining us on Poets from the Neighborhood.